Hey everybody, this is Elsa from northeasternpost.com and you're listening to the Voice of Northeastern Post podcast. This is episode 39 of the show that talking about unraveling the mystery, Amazon clicks key to college murders. Let's begin. Idaho police are looking into Amazon's click activity for knives that may be linked to college deaths. Authorities claim the murder weapon used in the quadruple deaths has yet to be discovered. According to recently revealed information, investigators looking into the killings of 4 University of Idaho students wanted details of Amazon purchases, Apple data and conversations, and PayPal/Venmo payments. According to the search request, among the Amazon click histories sought by investigators was information on knives. Police think Brian Koberger, 28, the defendant accused in the November 13, 2022, homicides in Moscow, Idaho, used a knife to perform the murders. Although a knife sheath was discovered near one of the victims' bodies, investigators said the murder weapon has yet to be discovered. Authorities sought purchase history and payment method records for an Amazon user whose name has been blacked in a series of search warrant papers released late Tuesday to the court docket, despite the fact that they are dated September 8. The warrant also asked for all detailed customer click activity pertaining to knives and accessories, as well as a long list of details that could flesh out the customer's full shopping movements and interests on the site, such as items saved to the cart, suggestions for future purchases, and items reviewed by that customer. The Moscow Police Department did not reply to ABC News' request for comment right away. The warrant wants all account information for 2 specific time periods, March 20, 2022, through March 30, 2022, and November 1, 2022, through December 6, 2022. It was served in mid-May, 3 months after Koberger's first arrest and only a week before a grand jury in North Idaho indicted him. According to an affidavit contained in court filings, law enforcement got the necessary material by the beginning of July, inventoried it, and lodged it in evidence at the Moscow Police Department. Search warrants for Apple and PayPal/Venmo are also included in the newly disclosed papers, with account names blacked. According to the warrant, authorities requested extensive account information in the Apple search, including all devices, addresses and phone numbers linked to the account, means and source of payment, all emails associated with the account, and attachments in order to locate any materials referencing the planning or commission of the quadruple murders. The contents of any instant messages linked with the Apple account, as well as the contents of any files and other documents kept on iCloud, were also demanded in the warrant. According to an affidavit from a Moscow police officer, the order for the Apple search was delivered on August 1, and the data was obtained by law enforcement on August 9. Authorities requested records from June 22, 2022 to December 31, 2022, according to the documents for the PayPal/Venmo warrant, requesting subscriber details such as billing information, payment records, all financial transactions and to whom those payments went, geolocation data, screen names, and all associated email addresses and phone numbers. According to an affidavit from a forensic investigator with the Moscow Police Department, law enforcement obtained the data on August 1, a week after the order was issued. The information was entered into evidence at the police station after an inventory was produced. Amazon and Apple representatives did not immediately reply to requests for comment. Prosecutors say Koberger, a criminology PhD student at nearby Washington State University, broke into an off-campus home and stabbed to death 4 University of Idaho students, Ethan Chapin, 20, Madison Mogan, 21, Xana Kernadal, 20, and Kaylee Goncalves, 21. Police identified Koberger as a suspect after tracing his white Hyundai Elantra and mobile phone signal data, and retrieving what investigators claimed was his DNA on the button snap of a K-bar knife sheath located near one of the victims' corpses at the murder site. He was detained on December 30 and charged with 4 charges of first-degree murder and 1 act of burglary in May. He refused to enter a plea during his arraignment, so the judge entered a not guilty plea on his behalf. In court filings, Koberger's lawyers stated that on the night of the killings, their client was driving around alone, something he had done for a long time, and that he is not claiming to be at a specific location at a specific time. At this time, there is not a specific witness to say precisely where Mr. Koberger was at each moment of the hours between late night November 12, 2022, and early morning November 13, 2022. According to his counsel, Koberger was out, driving during the late night and early morning hours on the night in issue. Though the trial was originally scheduled for October 2, Kohberger forfeited his right to a speedy trial in August, causing the trial to be postponed indefinitely.